Ronnie Q here, sending out delicious vibes from the K-Watt studio. If you follow my blog, you know that I am all about, weird metaphysical news items. News doesn't only happen in the physical realm, people. It happens in the realm beyond the veil. God. Anyway, last night I'm perusing my favorite ghost hunters blog, and I read that studies done in Eastern Europe found vegans are less likely to have their spirit bound to Earth after they die than meat eaters, or as I like to call them, murder munchers. So, people, if you're not interested in haunting your loved ones for all time, you'll cut the steak out of your diet. More after this. You're listening to K-Watt 104.2, and I'm Ronnie Q. Always giving it to you straight, always giving it to you cool. You've all heard how I feel about buying stuff and consumerism and whatever. So you know how much it pains me to say this, but you really need to buy these caked-on boots. Not only are they totally fucking comfortable, they are hella great for the environment. Made out of authentic, one-of-a-kind used homeless clothing and bags, it is the ultimate in recycled apparel. Not to mention they are only $3.99.99. I'm wearing the pinkish green ones as we speak. So pick up a pair of caked-on boots right now. Seriously, if you're still listening to me, I hate you. This is Ronnie Q of K-Watt 104.2 reporting live at the latest protest happening in downtown Vegas, sponsored by the Liberal White Guilt Foundation, otherwise known as LWG. The mood is upbeat, gross, and everyone here is kind of lame, but at least they believe in something, unlike all those other assholes out there who just want to buy BMWs and pop out squealers. Let's talk to one of the protesters now. What's your name?
Hey, Ronnie, I'm Sandy. I'm your hugest fan ever.
Yeah, idolatry is for the weak. Why are you protesting?
Well, I was born into a white, middle-class family, you know? Call it luck, call it karma, it is what it is. Why should I feel bad that kids in Africa are starving or whatever? Is that my fault? I'm so sick of being made to feel ashamed of who I am and all the advantages I have.
Oh, cool story, dude. What about you, kid?
My name's Barry Ellerson. Hi, Mom!
Oh, God.
Bro.
Back to the studio.
Hutch from the radio.
You're hearing the voice of Ronnie Q on K-Watt. Now's the time of day when I accept calls from lamazoid callers. Hello?
Rhonda, is it really you?
Who is this?
It's Jim. You remember? We dated for 2.5 years.
Jim? Get off this line.
I haven't seen you in months.
That's because I'm over it, man. I'm not some chicken that can be caged. Get off this line.
I've been looking everywhere for you. You fell off the face of the earth. I still have the letter you left.
Did I not just tell you to hang up?
What we had, I want that back, Ronnie. So bad.
What we had was completely plastic. I'm not the sheltered lemming you fell in love with. So goodbye. Smoke break. More after this. Ronnie Q is back again on K-Watt 104.2 with my weekly rundown of the hippest things to do in Vegas. Ronnie's rules. Ronnie's rule number 1. Wine coolers. Sure, no one drinks them, but that's what makes them cool. God. Ronnie's rule number 2. Drive west on Highway 9 until you see the flashing lights and pull over. Pay the cop $5. He'll escort you down a beaten road. Then get ready to watch the best animal sacrifice of your life. That being said, I have to point out that animal sacrifices are so 4 days ago, when I went. Ronnie's rule number 3. If you need to listen to my rules to know what to do with yourself, then dude, you kinda suck. Find your own path. God. Listen in next week for the next set of Ronnie's rules. Talk to you after this.
Oi, oi, you're back with your main mate Billy Castle on the Dub Factory 92.2. Let's take some calls from our listeners, shall we? Hello, you're on the air.
Am I speaking with William Buckminster Castle III?
The one and only chap. What's putting the wub in your dub on this fine day?
Right. My name is Chester Harrington. I've been trying to contact you for weeks, but you've been avoiding my calls. I'm representing 24 women in a class action lawsuit against you for offenses that include statutory rape and over $130,000 of unpaid child support. Mr. Castle?
Mr. Castle had to step out for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, but I'll have him give you a ring as soon as he steps back in, dearie.
Oh, bollocks. We'll be back in a moment. Billy Castle here, and you're in the Dub Factory. Figure it's high time we hit the phones again. Word up, you're on the air with the Duke of Dub, Billy Castle.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking to you!
Believe it, babe.
I listen to your show every day. You've got the cutest accent and the best taste in music.
Oh, don't flatter me so much. I'm a touch bashful, you know. Tell me about you.
Well, I just started 10th grade and I'm already the starting setter on my baby volleyball team.
That's dandy. Tell me, would you describe yourself as a ticklish person?
I guess so.
Smashing! Let me transfer you to a private line and we can get to know each other better. We've got more great stuff coming at you in the Dub Factory. Don't touch that dial. That was a saga, wasn't it? I'm glad we could all go through that together. And now that we're all together again, I've got something important that I need to chat with you about. The club is a dirty place. Sometimes after a night of dancing, I leave smelling of cigarettes and beer. Sometimes I leave covered in the sweat of strangers. I need to wash off, but I don't want the partying to stop, you know? Lucky for me, there's the Wub Dub Ducky. The rubber ducky that's jacked up with speakers so I can wash my something while the room is quaking and bumping. You should go get one. And no, they didn't pay me money to say that. I just love it. Really, I do. I'm serious. Anyway, oi, it's a very special day for your favourite dubstep DJ. You see, it's the 2-year anniversary since I came to this fantastic country from my native land of England. And it has not disappointed. America has provided me with so many blondes, redheads, brunettes. So I say hooray to America, and hooray to having a charming English accent. Alright gang, time to check in on the news. Summer festival season is coming up, and the CDC says if you're planning on dubstep dancing in the summer sun, to drink lots of water. Dubstep dance dehydration was the leading cause of death for kids ages 15 to 17 last summer, and they're hoping to maybe cut back on that this year. And in other death news, dubstep wunderkind DJ Filthy Details is dead after a freak studio accident. Apparently he layered his new track so densely that the wall of sound literally crushed the life from his body. He will be missed. And finally, radio superstar Billy Castle is single again! Shocking, but true. If you're young, lovely, and available, and you'd like to schedule a time to meet with him, just call the station and ask for Susan. She'll hook you up. And that's all the news we've got for the day.
Yo! Hey, all you listeners out there, this is the Heavy Ben you've heard so much about. Coming to you live from the hood. Let's talk hip-hop, my bros. I'm taking calls. You on?
Hello? Am I on?
Yeah, you on the air.
I can't hear anyone. Hello?
Yo, hang on. Did I press right?
Hello?
That's it. Hello, caller. Where you shouting out to us from?
Well, shit, I want to call this guy out for being a total poser, and the asshole puts me on hold.
You on the air, bruh.
Because he was
Hello?
a prison guard at the place where my cousin did his time, and now he acts like he's some kind of ex-con straight off the street.
Hey, that's not... we'll be right back after this. Barry, I think I broke the phone again. Hey, it's your man Heavy Ben on the hood. Let's take a call. You on the air.
Benjamin, this is your cardiologist, Dr. Richter.
Dr. Rick! Hell yeah! You like hip-hop? What's your favorite jam?
Yeah, I find this music offensive and crude. Your mother would be ashamed.
You don't know what my mama thinks, dog.
I heard the fast food bags earlier, Benjamin. You're eating those double flubby bubbas again, aren't you? What did we talk about?
Nah, man.
Are you lying to your doctor right now, Benjamin? Do you honestly think I'm going to fall for that? I am a
I
doctor.
think I'm losing you, Doc. More with Heavy Ben after this. Yo, this your main man, Heavy Ben. I've been getting a lot of calls lately from people out there calling me a poser and saying I don't deserve to be talking to y'all about the hip-hop world. And my response to that is, why y'all gotta be haters? 10 years ago, I saw the worst of the worst. I was in prison and spent time with the lowest of the low. I also met some of the best souls I'll ever know. An experience like that changes you, tears you to the bone. But whatever, haters gonna hate. Now let's get back to the music. You're listening to The Hood. What up, my brothers and sisters? This is Heavy Ben on The Hood. And guess what? It's that time of year again. Time for The Hood's annual Hip Hop for Hep C campaign. The deal is this. You write your own jam and upload it to The Hood's website. Just follow the links. While you're there, pick out some sweet merch. I got a hip hoodie myself, and it's tight. Contestants will be judged by ideas, talent, and relevance to the topic at hand. Topic being Hep C. Winners will be announced 3 weeks from now on this very show by yours truly, Heavy Ben. All proceeds go to research for Hep C, so it's all good. Stay tuned. More hot jams coming up on The Hood. Hey, hooders, Heavy Ben here. Hip-hop king I.B. Knight never showed up for his interview, so it looks like I'll be doing another solo run this week. Heavy Ben, great to have you back. Please, but really, thanks. How's your record coming? You know I was working on a record. It's going okay. I think it could be big. Big? I see we're a little cocky. Well, sure, I mean, am I I.B. Knight? Hell nah. No way, but a brother's gotta have dreams, you know? Yeah, but what's the point of having a dream you can never achieve? When was the last time you even sat down and worked on that record? Well, I've been going through some stuff. Are you really trying to convince me that you could be anything more than a sad amalgamation of cells, hernias, and disappointment? I'm more than a sad amalgam. Please, you nothing, yo. You never gonna finish that record. It's true. More with Heavy Ben after this.
Hello out there, this is Barry Jones, and you're listening to 101.4. It looks like we have a caller. Yes, hello?
I've got a bone to pick with you, Jones.
Yes. Hello, Arnie. How are you?
Not good. I heard you earlier flapping your trap and telling the pony car community out there that the best way to deal with a botched paint job is to use oven cleaner in a plastic baggie.
And that is the best way to deal with that.
I'm not done. Can I finish? Can I finish?
Go ahead, Arnie.
The best way to strip a botched paint job, like if you got some orange peeling happening or something, is with brake fluid. Everybody knows that. Just pour it all over the thing. Douse it on.
Respectfully, Arnie, I disagree. There's a better...
Of course you disagree. You also sing the praises of acrylic and external mix airbrush nozzles, don't ya? And how many model cars have you taken to Nationals, Jones? How many?
Okay, thank you for calling, Arnie. My brother again. This is Barry Jones, and you're listening to 101.4 Classic Vibes. A good howdo to you, Vegas. I'm Barry Jones. This is 101.4. Let's take a caller. Hello, you're on the air.
Barry, it's your mother.
I'm sort of busy, Mother.
Barry, the microwave isn't working.
I'll take a look at it when I get home.
I keep entering the numbers and pressing start and nothing happens.
You have to hit time cook, Mother. I'll be home later and I'll show you.
I don't want to eat my soup later. I want to eat it now.
Goodbye, Mother. This is 101.4 Classic Vibes. Hello, Vegas. You're listening to 101.4 Classic Vibes. Very special happening later. I've managed to get my hands on an original 45 demo from the legendary Chucky Baster. Now, Chuck Baster, as I'm sure all my listeners know, released 2 instantly classic LPs before succumbing to paranoia and locking himself in a shack in the Badlands of Montana and declaring himself the king of Basteronia, a small sovereign nation, population 1. As a result, we haven't heard anything from Chucky since 1974, but while rummaging through some used record bins at an estate sale last month, I stumbled across a rare gem. It's an acoustic demo of Baster's early single, Chicken, Chicken, Clock's a-Tickin'. And we're going to take it for a spin later on this afternoon right here on 101.4 Classic Vibes. Hello, Vegas. It's me again, Barry Jones. Not sure if you felt that little shake-up earlier, but geologists have confirmed that a small quake rocked Lone Mountain earlier today. As longtime listeners know, I am quite convinced that an ancient evil, the likes of which the world has never known, is sleeping directly beneath us and will one day awaken and tear out of the desert like an angry god, thirsty for the blood of wicked men. But since that's not happening right now, and all is fine, I suppose that's neither here nor there. This is Barry Jones, and you're listening to 101.4 Classic Vibes. Hello there, Vegas. Barry Jones here with a friendly reminder that it's adoption weekend down at Pets. So if you're lonely and find yourself needing some companionship, why not head on down there and pick out a new friend? And if you're in need of a different kind of companionship, then don't forget about sexy senior single Sundays at Cheeks. Your very own Barry Jones will be down there spinning a special swinging set for all you swingers out there. And of course, with early bird drink deals starting at 1 p.m., you'll have a great time, and you'll still be home in time for the nightly news.
All right, you Vegas cockholes. I've got a special guest today. Living legend Spike Pecker, lead singer of the band Restraining Order. Their album Naked Sexual Aggression was everywhere in the summer of '88, and now he's here in our studio. How you doing, Spike?
I coughed up my kidney this morning and, between my alimony and child support payments, I'm netting about $6.75 a month. So, Okay, I guess.
You are known for being this, hardcore party maniac. Give us a crazy story.
On our tour of Southeast Asia in '91, I met a guy who was gonna score me some blow, but he must have slipped me something else, 'cause the next thing I know, I woke up in a bedroom surrounded by these scary Japanese businessmen. Thought I was a girl on account of the whole glam thing. That or they didn't care. Took me 8 months to escape and hop a ship back to the States. What a ride.
So would you say rocking was worth it?
My dating life hasn't been the same since losing my manhood to super syphilis. But yeah, there were some good times. Plus, I never learned to read, so that limited my career options.
And there you have it. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, no sweat. Listen, can I have some change for the bus?
Let me grab my purse. Yo, rockers! It's that time of day when I get to give away a couple free concert tickets. Today we've got 2 general admission passes to Rosie Palm and the Fast Five, playing this Friday night in the arena at La French Baguette Casino. The 10th caller is going to have to answer our trivia question of the day to win them. Let's go to the phones. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Are you ready for your trivia question?
Oh my God, I am!
Okay, here it is. A train leaves Central Station moving southeast at 75 miles per hour. 15 minutes later, a supersonic jet leaves a secret government airfield 4 miles to the north, heading northwest at 2,000 miles per hour. What is the length of the hypotenuse of the triangle formed by their differing trajectories? You've got 5 seconds. Time is running out.
What? Is it 6?
No. Wow, how can you be so stupid? My grandpa could have gotten that question and he's dead. We'll try again in the next hour. Hey, rockers. I just received some horrible news from a very dear friend of mine. I know this may come as a shock to many of my fans, but the dungeon where I used to work is closing down. Miss Kitty's Dungeons of Delight is no more as of next Monday. Apparently, their building was bought by a large real estate conglomerate who plans on putting in another big chain coffee shop. A coffee shop! As if the 3 on that block weren't enough already. I'll never forget the times I spent there, rocking out to the tunes on the radio while digging my stiletto into the scrotum of some grateful worm. I'll tell you, I entered that place a girl and came out a woman. Keep it in your hearts, rockers. Always. Okay, rockers, it's the time of day when we hit the phones and take calls from you, our loyal listeners. Let's see what sick things are happening in your minds. Hey, you're on the knife. What's happening?
Yo, I just want to ask what happened to thrash metal. It used to be everywhere, and then losers and dorks made sure it disappeared.
That's one viewpoint, but I think it's more complicated than that. I guess at its core, it's all about trends. Thrash metal used to be a force to be reckoned with on the airwaves until a combination of oversaturation and the hunger for the next big thing forced new artists to expand their horizons. You could say that it all went the way of folk or prog rock. It's all about the free market, right?
Yeah. Hey, you don't want to punish me for not understanding the free market, do you?
God damn it! I'm a DJ now, do you hear me, worm? Now say you're sorry, or I'll beat you until you're seeing double.
Oh, yes, mistress. Sorry, mistress.
If you want to call me and talk about rock music, then do it. But if not, stay off my phone.